and gentlemen, the books is in. The books are in. Yep. They're in. They're here.
Log in to KofiPaisaTV.com and get Spears of the Mossy Volume 1 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, from Spears the Pen Volume 2 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, Spiritual Combat Volume 3 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, One Night Before Bed by Any Harek Shawn Calfunny, Kalawa's Trip to the Motherland by Kofi Paisa, From Cocaine to Consciousness by Any Harek Shawn Calfunny, As I Learn, We All Learn by Kofi Paisa. Also, if you want fresh merch, go to our online store, Family Connect Apparel, and get all the brands. Also, get our 54 deck of quiz and educational cards available now on KofiPaisaTV.com.
ETM Hotel, Rennie, Shawn, welcome in peace. My name is Shawn. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to Science with Shawn. And let's see what's going on out there in the chat. Peace, Chavis. Peace, Benita. Peace, brother from the UK. Peace to everybody as you're coming in. Please like the show, share the show, tell a friend, tell a friend. We are live and we are in the building. Man, we're going to get into a couple of things today. We just want to make sure that we get everybody in the building because it's serious. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do more than just kick it with Science with Shawn. We got, other avenues of interest from history, culture, traditions, customs. We African-centered over here. We ain't got no problem with that. You know what I mean? We get into linguistics. We get into all phases of anthropology if necessary. But real quick, man, I just see a couple more people ducking in. Peace, 220 Love. What's going on? How you doing? So I was just doing my normal thing, doing my research, minding my business. I really ain't been addressing none of the so-called pseudoisms, right? Because they're just regurgitations. It's the same stuff, just, different day type of stuff. So I just felt the need to not get into all of that. Before I do get started, though, I do want to say something that's real serious. I do want to say this to in memory of Brother Crazy D. I'm just gonna have a moment of silence for about a couple seconds in memory of Crazy D. If you're unfamiliar with Crazy D is affiliated with Kevin Chill Hurd. They're longtime friends, partners, supporters of one another. They got a lot going on and so on and so forth. So we've had our agreements and disagreements with the brother. However, we don't want to wish death on anyone, especially under the current circumstances. Reasons for death are unknown. It's a little sketchy, but we'll see what that is. And on that note, man, in honor of Crazy D, I am going to have a moment of silence. All right. So shout out to brother Kevin Chill. Respect and prayers to the Crazy D household and family. We're with you in spirit. And hopefully what he left behind can be carried on by um, those who loved him most and appreciated his work. Uh, so on that note, man, let me see. I see we got a couple of more people in the building. Um, I see Sister Coma Peace. Cedric was good, bro. Tahita was good. What's going on, Zane? Yeah. Ricardo was good. Unbiased was good, bro. Um, yeah, Crazy D's death is sudden. It's weird and sudden. Um, I really can't speak on the man situation like that. All I can tell you is from what I was told. Um, it seemed to be something that was severe, and in the midst of that, he was trying to get some resolution. And one day he was headed to get some tea or something to try to help with like sinuses or something like that. And um, you know, things didn't work out well in the next few days for him. So I might be breaking up a little bit, but just let me know and we'll get back to it. So let's go ahead and get this show rolling, man. I want to talk about a list of things. I want to talk about COVID long haulers. I want to talk about re-emerging variants. I want to talk about, well, I'm not going to get too much into re-emerging variants. I'm waiting on a particular study. I do want to talk about the U.S. begins their studying of allergic reactions to Pfizer and Moderna. Why they're just now starting that is important to know, but also it gives us some understanding on how methods work and how to progress forward, and also the youth that are seeing some symptoms. But let's start back with a February article uh, dealing with long haulers. Let's get into it. Again, man, like the show, share the show. I see you new in the building. Oh, peace sign, huh? Okay. Just the peace sign. Calvin was good again, bro. But you should be able to see my screen. Right here on February 18th, 2021, they had a post-traumatic stress disorder in patients after severe COVID-19 infection. How many of you are actually aware of this particular study? Of course, you already know what the sources they're going to be in the link. So let's deal with it. So JAMA Psychiatric published this on the 18th. Post-traumatic, so PTSD may occur in individuals who have experienced a traumatic event. Previous coronavirus epidemics were associated with PTSD diagnosis in post-stillness stages, with meta-analytic findings indicating a prevalence of 32.2, which was 95% CI, 23.7 to 42.0. My dog is making some ruckus. However, information after severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 SARS-CoV-2 is piecemeal. We aimed at filling this gap by studying a group of patients with coronavirus disease who sought treatment at the emergency department, most of whom required hospitalization, eventually recovered, and we subsequently referred to a post-acute care service for multidisciplinary assessment. All right, so total of 381 consecutive patients were presented with emergency department with SARS-CoV-2. All right, they referred to post-recovery health check post-acute care service in April 21st in 2020. That place was the Fondazione Policlinico Universitario Agostino Gemelli in Rome, Italy. Okay, so that's your location, Rome, Italy. All right, the patients were offered a comprehensive and interdisciplinary medical and psychiatric assessment. All right, as followed. They had a percentage of them actually, come up. So let's look at the results out of the 381. They got the results back in October. So it went from April to October. That's a long gap. All right, there were 381 white patients. The infections was between 30 days to 120 days. 166, 43.6 of whom were women. The mean range age was 55. They had some 14.86 was between the 18 to 89 range. The acute COVID-19 illness, most patients were hospitalized. 309 of the 381, which is 81%, with a mean of SD. Length of hospital stay of 18.4 days. PTSD was found in 115 participants. In the total sample, additional diagnoses were depressive episode, hypomanic episode, generalized anxiety disorder, and psychotic disorder. Patients with PTSD were more frequently women, reported higher rates of historic psychiatric disorders, and delirium of agitation during acute illnesses, 19%, and presented with more persistent medical symptoms in the post-illness stage, more than 3 symptoms, 72 or 62%. So all in all, man, people are going through it mentally. You know, they're going through it mentally. It's not just them, it's everybody. You having to quarantine for 14 days, and you're having to work from home, and you being locked in, and you can't really see people. Your social life is actually ruined, especially if you're single and you really don't have anything going for you. You're missing a lot. Peace, Donnie. And so we got to look at that. But this study started in February, ended in October. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on. So let's deal with more post-traumatic stress syndromes. So as of March 17, 2020, to follow up with that, they even did a clinical stable patients with COVID-19 in China. So they did a follow-up in China with that. Now, I'm not going to read all of this, but there's some key things that I did want to touch on here regarding the China's thing. So to the best of their knowledge, this was first study examining the prevalence of post-traumatic syndrome symptoms in COVID-19 patients. It is noteworthy that most COVID-19 patients suffer from significant post-traumatic stress symptoms associated with the disease prior to discharge. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, sorry about that. So, hold on, wait, yeah. Okay, all right, cool. So it is noteworthy that most COVID patients suffer from significant post-traumatic stress symptoms associated with the disease prior to discharge. And these symptoms may lead to negative outcomes, such as a lower quality of life and an impaired working performance. Following the outbreak of severe acute respiratory syndrome in SARS in 2003, the prevalence of PTSD in SARS survivors was 9.79% in the early recovering phase, and 25% after 30-month post-SARS assessment. So, from previous data, they were trying to understand the outcome of people's mental capacity, right? The mental capacity of people. People are really going through it. There's cases of PTSD related to SARS-CoV-2. You know what I mean? And a lot of that has to do with circumstances, living conditions, and so forth. All right. So let's get into a study related to some more recent information that was just published in the Lancet on April 6, 2021. Let me open my blinds real quick. I need some water. I done exercise all morning and bust that block. I ain't drunk nothing. All right, so 6-month neurological and psychiatric outcomes in 200,000 people, survivors of COVID-19. So let's look at the cohort study. We're not going to take a all day doing this, but here we go. They do take them out again. All right, so the neurological and psychiatric sequelae of COVID-19 have been reported, but more data are needed to adequately assess the effects of COVID-19 on brain health. Now, this is going to go somewhere, because in this cohort study, this is specifically talking about brain fog, long haulers, I'm just going to cut to the chase and I'm going to just tell you exactly what this is about. This is a study around a whole bunch of people who have experienced COVID-19 and have had some major symptoms related to their brain. That's why you see the neurological word up there and then the psychiatric word up there. We are talking about the brain. We're talking about brain fog, brain fatigue, and the exhaustion over time. Now, like I told y'all, this was 200,000 patients diagnosed with COVID-19. The estimated incidence of neurological and psychiatric diagnosis in the following 6 months was 33, which was 62%, with 12, which was 84%, receiving their first such diagnosis. For patients who had been admitted to an ITU, the estimated incidence of diagnosis was 42%, and for a first diagnosis was 79%. Regarding individual diagnosis of study outcomes, the whole COVID-19 cohort had estimated incidences of 56% for intracranial hemorrhage, for ischemic stroke, Parkinsonism, dementia, anxiety disorder, psychiatric disorder, among others. Everything brain related. In the group with the ITU admission, estimated incidences were 66% for intracranial hemorrhage. All right, 92% was for the ischemic stroke. You had Parkinson's, like I said, everything else. I don't want to go over the percentages. It's a lot. Most diagnostic categories were more common in patients who had COVID-19 than in those who had influenza. I'm gonna say it again. Most diagnostic categories were more common in patients who had COVID-19 than in those who had influenza. All right. So the interpretation states this: our study provides evidence for substantial neurological and psychiatric morbidity in the months of 6 after COVID-19 infection. Risk was greatest in, but not limited to, patients who had severe COVID-19. This information could help in the service planning and identification of research priorities. Complementary study designs, including prospective cohorts, are needed to corroborate and explain these findings. You know, I'm not going to read the whole article for you, but I'm giving you the nuts and crannies. Here's your method. This is what they did. There go your cohorts. This is what they did. This is a problem. Chronic illnesses, dementia and Parkinson's disease. What up, Kenan? Brain fog. All of this is stemming from trying to understand the effects of COVID-19 on the brain and why it's causing brain fog. And then they did a study, right, that still needs more work. It says it. This is not really an overall everything, but this study has results. Our primary cohort comprised of 236,379 patients diagnosed with COVID-19, and our two propensity score match control cohorts comprised that 105,579 patients diagnosed with influenza and 236,038 patients diagnosed with any respiratory tract infection, including influenza. The COVID-19 cohort was divided into subgroups of patients who were not hospitalized, 190,077 patients, those who were 46,302 patients, those who required ITU admissions, 8,945 patients, and those who received a diagnosis in encephalopathy, 6,229 patients. The main demographic features of comorbidities of COVID-19 cohort are summarized in Table 1, with an additional demographic details presented in the appendix. Matched baseline characteristics of two control cohorts are also presented in the apex. I'm reading this fast because and if I slow it down, I already slowed it down. we're dealing with the brain fog specifically. The implications of neurological and psychiatric issues 6 months after your being diagnosed with COVID-19. You had 236,000 patients. 190,000 was not hospitalized. 46,000 was. Out of the 236,000, 46,000 people were hospitalized. Brain fog, potential, you're looking at dementia, Parkinson's. You're looking at all kinds of a seriousness of things. Of course, this study is in the description. I'm not going to run it down to you, but you can get into the actual data. If you want to slow it down even more, I'm just trying to get straight to the nooks and crannies of this particular article and the reason for bringing it up. This is about COVID long haulers. So when we're having conversations with people, right, and they're talking about, well, 98% of the people recover. Yeah, they recover, right? After 14 days, they had an episode. They recover after between 10 and 14 days after infection. They have some antibodies built up after infection. But what are the long-term effects of these people? Why nobody's saying this? Oh, yeah, my mama got chronic headaches now. Oh, my cousin having trouble breathing. Shortness of breath from time to time. My other cousin, man, just struggling with this or that. Like, this is really transpiring. Hold on. Bring me the dog. Can y'all hear me? Okay. I think I might have been breaking up. I don't know if I was breaking up, but I was talking. And so I was just trying to see if I could be heard. Come here. Come on. Just come on. Chill out. Let's start snoring. Go to sleep. No, I ain't wrestling with you, partner. Okay, cool. All right. So, in short, this long article. Hold on, y'all. I want to look at this. You camera shy? Here you go. What up? Look. You see yourself. Why you barking at yourself? All right. Sit down. It's over. Oh, here, lay on down. You sleep anywhere. All right. So, long story short, ladies and gentlemen, it's serious. Why is you barking? Ain't nobody talking to you. But nobody talking to you. You missing the stream up. We talking about COVID. Poor thing. You ain't got COVID, so you good. Go to sleep. All right, so Yeah, man, that article deals with brain fog. It's a huge, huge problem. Yeah, Shaz, he gonna be huge, but I can't wait. I can't wait till he get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just he's so little. It's all good though. But it's serious, y'all. They say 98% of the people recover, but recover to what? Recovering from what? And then recovering to what? Are they 100% back? No, they're not. It's a huge part. It's a huge batch of people that's having issues. You want some water? Hold on, y'all. I'm finna get you some water. We finna get you some water, dog. It's finna go down. Tell him to come here when he come out, Caleb. All right, so let's move on. Dude, you tripping. All right, so here we have the U.S. Oh, no, you tripping, bro. The U.S. began study assessing the allergic reactions to Pfizer and COVID-19. So I know some of y'all thinking, why they just now doing this, right? They've been studying allergic reactions, but they're doing a bit, more serious part of it. You trying to bite on something, you teasing. So, hold on. All right. He tearing his little bone up, so I had to go get it because he teasing. All right, so they began the studies assessing allergic reactions to Pfizer and Moderna COVID-19 vaccines. So I'm not going to read it all to you. Of course, you know it's in the link. The National Institute of Health said Wednesday it has begun looking at why some people have suffered from severe allergic reactions shortly after receiving the vaccine. Some people, because it ain't everybody. Everybody's not having these allergic reactions or anything like that. But there are some people that are, and that they need to look into that. Now, it ain't saying the people dying. It ain't saying the people doing this, that, and the third. They're just trying to understand some people, because everybody's immune system is not the same, right? You may have some allergic reactions. I may not, but it is not the same. We all may have different allergies and things of that nature. My brother has, who got the Johnson & Johnson, has, what do you got? Shellfish. He allergic to shellfish and peanut butter. Boy, you tore that bone up. I just got you this today. Sheesh. I didn't know you was gonna mess with it like that. But anyway, that's just proof positive that people have different immune systems and responses to certain things. Not everybody's gonna take to it. My brother was weak the next day. He he had a little back sore in his leg, soreness, felt fluish. I ain't had nothing but arm pain. He didn't have no arm pain. But medical experts say allergic reactions from vaccines are rare, but can sometimes happen. Most of the rare severe allergic reactions to the vaccines have occurred in people with a history of allergies. Public health officials have said an immediate allergic reaction usually happens within 4 hours of getting vaccinated and may include symptoms such as hives, swelling, and wheezing, according to the CDC. All right, the CDC said in January, allergic reactions are occurring at a rate of 11.1 per 1 million vaccinated in the Pfizer shot. In the 2.5 per 1 million for the Moderna. All right, so let me stop right here because people was asking me certain questions and I was trying to answer them as best as I can, but I told y'all this already. The allergic reactions in one is higher than the other, but it does not say that it doesn't guarantee that you'll do that. 11 people out of 1 million, 2.5 out of 1 million. That's why I was bragging on Moderna, to unk them a little bit. Because, most of us got the Moderna shot, right? And the reactions are less in the Moderna shot. But that doesn't negate the Pfizer shot at all. At all. Because either one of them can do whatever it is they're trying to do. Man, he just tore this whole thing up. And he's still chewing on it right now. All right, so the study will enroll 3,400 adults ages 18 to 69 and up to 35 academic allergic research center nationwide, the agency said. Participants will be divided into groups and assigned a random to receive either the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine and the Moderna and a placebo. So they're gonna run their own trial. The NIH is gonna run their own trials to understand allergies. Now, all these people all 3,400 gonna have some type of allergy. Yeah, I did, but it's over now. 3,400 people will have, all of them gonna have allergies. They're gonna be between the ages of 18 and 69. They're going to be monitored in this trial. They're going to come up with why. They're going to look for the why. They're going to answer the big question. Right? People got asthma, all that. My brother should have been in this right here, but he good. They're looking for a severe allergic reaction. They're trying to hone in on that science. This is a good thing. So we're waiting in the wind on this trial because that answers more questions and that helps eliminate vaccine hesitancy. Next, hospitals are seeing more young adults with severe COVID-19 symptoms, CDC says, and this is a shame. You super spreaders, Miami, South Beach. Look, what they say. South Beach, wasn't nobody wearing masks. Short in the background is. Shorty back there drinking her drink is. But mostly people ain't wearing no masks because they got drinks in their hand and they walking up and down and drinking. And they really ain't paying attention. Like there was really no rules. It was no holds barred in Miami, and still is. And people headed to Miami right now. And what they're going to run into is a hotbed for COVID-19. And then they're going to wonder, they're going to be like, oh, well, I already had it earlier, but you're going to get reinfected with a different variant. And I ain't even reading you the article, but I'm telling you exactly what's going on. Data suggests this is all happening as we are seeing increasing prevalences of variants, with 52 jurisdictions now reporting cases of variants of concern. Right now, the most popular variant that is circulating is the highly contagious B.1.1.7, which is the UK strand. Remember, a black dude died in Alabama from the UK strand when he came back from UK earlier this year. The UK strand is dominating. But what happens when you run into these newer strands? You don't know how more transmittable it is or how more lethal that is. And this is what causes your reinfections. Yeah, crazy. I seen people at a Boosie and Webby concert in Houston, Texas on YouTube, packed, wall to wall, from the bottom to the top, wall to wall, the whole stage packed with all the little rappers and all that. I'm like, man, y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. So I don't want to read all of this to get into that. Like I said, I left you their homework. It's not really a lot in this particular one. COVID-19 cases have been rising, and a lot of these people are reinfected people that are rising. Y'all are going to know someone, and they bringing that stuff back. They're bringing it back. So I came on today to kind of stress a couple of points about long haulers. PTSD is showing up in studies now. New variants are whooping people, and now they're seeing people in the ages of 30s, people in their 30s and 40s, admitted with severe COVID cases. These people, and then them people in their 20s, in their young adulthoods, they just left South Beach last week, spring break, still headed to South Beach. It's going down. So let me see what's going on with the chat. And some people, even though I know all of us have at least received one shot. What up, Kent? We at least received one shot. It's some people with no shots out there. And then somebody said they posted a little meme or something on. You can't get it because you knocked it down. Here, man. Golly, dude. Now that I know you like them, I just would have bought a whole box. But you just ate. All right, so moral of the story is this. We have to watch what we're doing. We have to be very smart about what we're doing, and we need to move and operate in a facet that we can do what we need to do. We need to continue to practice social distancing. We need to double mask up. We just need to be more responsible as a people. We need to be more responsible as a people. These new variants are more deadly. They are causing more issues, and things are happening like that. You want some water? Because you just don't. This dude just leaned back and fell out. All right, so hold on 1 second and let me see what I got. All right, so yeah, what did it say? Tomorrow. Now the variants are the variants. If any new variant is showing up, it's showing up in America. New variants right here under your nose. Ain't no sense in talking about the new variants. The dominant variant is the UK strand right now. The UK strand is dominating. The South African strand is dominating. There's a strand possibly in California, maybe one in Michigan or somewhere like that, New York. You know what I'm saying? A different strand. The more it takes us to vaccinate, the longer it takes us to vaccinate people, the more potential of a new variant to occur because of adaptation and mutation. What, dude? Man. So, no, I didn't want to hold everybody long. I've been on here for about 40 minutes. From West Africa says, Shawn, what is the cattle medicine people are taking to replace the COVID-19 shot? Man, I'm really from West Africa. I'm really unfamiliar with people taking a cattle medicine to replace a COVID shot because that ain't gonna help. They were at once upon a time they were studying horses. They were testing horses. They were injecting horses with COVID-19 to find out the horses, had antibodies in them that was blocking it. I guess they were going to try to use that data to make up something to prevent, to be a preventative for humans, but that just wasn't gonna work. But nah, no, we ain't dealing with no cattle medicine. They don't even sound right. I ain't seen no scientific data on cattle medicine. Uh, it's sad to say this, but when young adults started getting infected with COVID and dying, that's when the anti-vaxxers, yep, that's absolutely correct, started taking serious. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time though. See what's going on before I slide. But nah, we ain't dealing with no cow. Yeah, the horse antibodies, yeah, that was last year. This dude whining, y'all. I keep having to mute. What? You're on my face now. What? Cow. Hold on, let me get West Africa back up. Cattle medicine. Let's see what it say. You talking about ivermectin? That would be the only thing that would be close to, like, veterinarian medicine or something like that. It's got to be the ivermectin, but ivermectin ain't even been proven to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Ivermectin, you should not take ivermectin. Straight up, you should not take ivermectin. Oh yeah, nah, we dealt with that. No, the ivermectin. Yeah, we dealt with that already. Yep, we sure have. All right. So yeah, nah. From West Africa, we dealt with that. That's pseudo. You said cattle medicine. Nah, ivermectin. Yeah, we dealt with that. We beat that up a few episodes ago. Shawn, is the H&Ms more effective against the variants? You talking about H&M? Yeah, we should be cool. It shouldn't be no. We don't have a problem with the different variants. Like, the vaccines we got is what we got. You got to remember, mRNA vaccines are adjustable. Johnson & Johnson is adjustable. They can go in there and tweak the Johnson & Johnson vaccine to make it efficient for anything. It might take it a little bit more longer, but that's what they got those boosters for. So that shouldn't be a problem at all. But the mRNA is where it's at. I see a lot of y'all hopping on. Y'all lighting them up. What up, Trick? What's good?
Not much. I'm actually just getting ready for work right now. I wanted to drop in.
Okay, what you got for us?
Well, I've been talking to a couple of friends, mainly about taking the vaccine, which ones they're interested in. I'm starting to see a big trend where there's a lot of people who are taking the vaccines that aren't telling people they're taking the vaccines because they're afraid of getting shunned amongst their friends. I know I deal with it at work where I have to hear people, disseminate how they feel about it, as if you probably hadn't taken it or you probably won't take it. So the people who I see that are taking it, I find out later, I'm like, oh, you took the vaccine? Like, yo, why aren't you telling nobody? Like, that might help one of your homies that's on the fence. So that's just the thought I had today.
Yeah, that's correct. I know somebody real close to me that got the vaccine and ain't told nobody. And people just talking to them about vaccine stuff and saying like weird stuff. And I'm like, why the hell do you even care? You already got the vaccine. Ivermectin, man, the ivermectin show got to be back, bro. It's on this page. It's on our YouTube channel. You're gonna have to go back a little bit. But I can tell you right now, I've dealt with that so many times, bro. The FDA even told you to do not mess with ivermectin, and I'll give you a source. I give you a fact. I give you that right now. I got that. There go the source. There go the source right there in the chat. Yeah, he ain't got a Wikipedia. I give him the FDA. I give him the FDA on it. Yeah. There you go. Question and answer. And inside of that article, they even got the little links you can click to get even more additional information. And if that ain't gonna help you, I can get you more. Bro, the ivermectin failed. That doctor argued for all that information, bro, and that stuff ain't, man, you better not be getting that. It is not going to be preventative. That dude they told the dude to do a randomized double-blind placebo trial. He has yet to do that. He did all that capping and stumping and all of that. And it was unsuccessful. Let me find the JAMA article, because I got it. I got the JAMA article and I got another article from March 4th, 2021. The dagger. We ain't got to do all that. But yeah, people need to be more outspoken, man. You got the vaccine, man. What are you tripping on? You know what I'm saying? You ain't mutated. You ain't did none of that. See, the findings do not support the use of ivermectin for treatment of mild COVID-19, although larger trials may be needed to understand effects of the clinical relevant outcomes.
You know what? We need to find somebody who just got somebody pregnant after taking the vaccine. There we go. Bam, boom.
Nah, we ain't got to do that. They already got the what is that? The afterbirth.
There we go. I'm gonna need that right there.
Real quick, ivermectin is a treatment. That means you've already been infected, so you will get reinfected. And then you gotta catch it early. People ain't listen. There's no preventative measure with the use of ivermectin. But as far as the pregnant people, yeah, you got to deal with that. Yep, I did ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine and all of those trials in the video from West Africa. He said, I'm debating the food. Yep, you are debating the food. I just gave you 2 links right there in the chat. The FDA Gov and then the JAMA Network. And then if you want another one, I'll give you the Lancet. Let me see if I can get the Lancet one. Hold on, man. This dude winding up a storm right now, yo. He going back and forth on my back. But nah, we ain't dealing with ivermectin. Dude stumped for it. He watched a white dude in a video. Like, he ain't even got the data. Where's the supportive data? You know what I'm saying? People keep coming up with all this stuff. Well, hydroxychloroquine, they ain't even read the study. Hydroxychloroquine didn't even change the outcome. Here, you got 3 sources right there that'll put dude to shame, bro, from West Africa. Enjoy it. I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you and 2 of the sources that I gave you are from March. Yep. Anything else you got for a trick?
Nah, that's about it. I just had those 2 thoughts.
Okay. All right, let me see if anybody else got something, man. Go ahead and build, man. Go ahead and talk about your experience.
Me personally, my experience, I'm surrounded by ignorance.
All right, hold on 1 second for me. I just put the link in the chat. But go ahead, talk about your experience, bro. Go ahead. Let these people know what you're dealing with.
Well, I've been working with a few different people, trying to do like movie projects and whatnot. And what I'm starting to see is that a lot of opportunities will be missed because of the conversations that are had and are not being had. So you got people who are on the fence about it, and you have people that simply are just against it. And a lot of it's political reasons. That's what I'm starting to realize. A lot of it has no particular science base behind it. It's just their political party doesn't agree with it, so they just don't agree with it. So now, like, I'm afraid if I say too much, like it's gonna affect my work life. But I can't sit by and hear someone spew like BS and not like it's a struggle to be on the fence sometimes as far as whether you want to correct this person or try to help them out. Hey, maybe you guys should look into this, because once you get into the conversation, it's almost like they want you to get into the conversation so that they can then redirect the conversation so that the problem is your problem. It's like when I would go to work and people would talk to me about Black Lives Matter, and I'm like, I'm a black dude. Why are you talking to me about this? Like, I'm not going to have something to say, but they want me to say something about it. So I'm starting to see a lot of that, but yet there's no information to back what they're saying. And a lot of people that are falling for the traps, they have no information themselves. They lack information on it. So I'm always in the process of educating all my friends around me, but then there's some who struggle and pull against it. And I feel like that's going to really tear our bond apart, which is cool with me. Not really cool with me, but at the same time, it's like, I hate to lose a friend based on the fact that they were ignorant now, and then years later, they're going to come back and say, man, y'all was wrong about that. If they come back and say they're wrong about that, they might just continue believing what they believe. I'm not sure. So it's just, I think socially we're going to have more issues just based off of who took the vaccine and who didn't take the vaccine in the next few years. I mean, next few months. There may be a lot of blame going around. Like, as things mutate, I feel one side's going to blame another side. And we could have all just sat down and like sat still for 3 weeks and got this taken care of. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of something. Shawn, you there? You turn the show over.
All right, here, man.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say myself. It's just every day I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with different people. Some of my friends show up. I'm like, yo, where your mask at? Oh, I ain't got one. What about the virus? Oh, I don't believe in it. Like, some people don't believe in gravity, but that ain't gonna stop you from hitting the ground.
What you mean you don't believe? And it's almost 3 million people dead. Let me put this charge on here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta put my charge in.
I have friends that have mutual friends who have been infected, and they still don't. It's like they can't see it. It's the chicken in a straight line.
They gotta see. Look, this is the issue. When people believe that it's not something, it's a belief. It's a belief.
It's the chicken in a straight line.
So they have to mute it. This is the issue. When people believe that. All right, Cedric, you gotta mute your YouTube. The issue is people have to see it to believe it, meaning they have to be affected and go through something. Whether they experience it and have no symptoms, or experience it and have severe symptoms, until they experience it, they don't think that it's real. Until they lose a family member, they don't think that it's real. So all of their information is based off ignorance. It's not intelligence. We're not intelligent people in the matter of this moment. And one of the reasons we're not intelligent is because we're trying to be anti something. So there's only one thing that we could be anti against, and we thinking it's to be anti against the people who, told us it is what it is. Like, that we're in the middle of a pandemic. You know what I mean? Like, they don't understand, like, they created it. You know what I'm saying? First 5G created it.
Well, yeah, what happened to that? Yo, I know somebody with a 5G phone right now that was talking all about 5G. I'm like, you went and got the phone? I thought that could rate it. It's a lot for me, man. I don't know how you do it.
Peace to the family, peace to the chat.
Appreciate that from where's that? Yeah, what else, sir?
Yeah, I just had to chime in, especially after my rant this weekend. I went in after we was on till 2 in the morning. The first thing I find on a post on Facebook from a community activist. He calls himself the Real Paparazzi. He has a local news program, so he has thousands of followers. He says on the post, the government of St. Martin, the island I'm from, should stop advocating and wasting money on vaccines and start promoting healthy eating to boost our immune system. Well, I couldn't take it no more. I went in. I did a live. I called these people out by name and asked them to stop being irresponsible, immoral, and unethical. They're leading people to their deaths. And it seems like the more the vaccine is performing, the more people are registering, the more people are getting vaccinated. It's this small group of loud people who have no information, who have no background, who don't do any research, who scream the loudest. And I flipped out. I just went in.
Yeah, I've been trying to ignore ignorance lately.
Yeah,
I'm trying to maintain my sanity in the middle of as you can see, people are suffering from PTSD right now.
Yeah,
so I'm trying to keep my sanity. My sanity is more important than some people's bullshit. Now, if it's a debate, if a debate comes up or a scholastic opportunity comes up to where we need to get all the resources back out and deal with that, then we can deal with that.
Facts. You see, like one of the sister islands here in the Caribbean, Curacao. Now she's affiliated based on our Dutch connection and stuff like that. So we all got a lot of family that live in Curacao. I was actually born there. Last year, during the first initial phases of the pandemic, their public health system, led by Dr. Izzy, was on point. They had 1 or 2 deaths, and the place was shut down, locked down. It was taken care of. Their tracking and tracing was in place. It was beautiful. It worked too well. So now, what happened is the second European wave hit. The Netherlands is shut down, but they allow their people to travel to the Dutch Caribbean. Curacao, the population not taking the COVID serious. They have the vaccine available to them a month already. They're refusing to register. It's all a conspiracy. About 12% of the population only registered to take the vaccine. And now there are 53 deaths, more than 5,000 cases. The hospital has hit the curve. There's over 50 people in ICU. People are dying. They're starting to fly patients out to the other islands. Why? Because the British strand, the UK strand landed there. It's the contagion factor is higher, and it's affecting younger people. A 39-year-old woman is dead. A 35-year-old woman is dead. A 20-year-old young man is dead. Like this is real. And the people, and simply because they refuse to get vaccinated, it's crazy.
Yeah, so what I got on the screen is an article that Keisha's talking about. One of these articles is, the article is from Healthline. I really don't try to deal with Healthline for anything, to be honest. I see that on Facebook I was tagged to something. I can't respond. I'm in Facebook jail. So it says, I've had 2 people tell me the vaccine is safe, and you can read all the info about how safe it is on the internet. And he said, I took it, and shit happened. Chavis is arguing with somebody an hour ago. So the internet's a hell of a drug. And apparently Chavis is wasting his time talking to people who have no idea. And then somebody brings up Bill Gates.
Oh man.
This whole chat is stupid. Bro, I got brain cells. So Chavis responds, I took it, nothing happened to me. My mama took it, nothing happened to her. My daddy took it, nothing happened. My granny took it, nothing happened. My aunt took it, nothing happened. My wife is currently in a trial, nothing happened. My daddy took it, her daddy, okay, took it, nothing happened. Now show me how it ain't safe. So the author says, you don't know the long-term effects unless you, your father, and your mother. Again, this is so he says, prove it ain't safe. I didn't ask anything about long-term effects. Prove it ain't safe. He's asking. The dude says, prove what? They put inside you first, and don't send me any links. Prove what they put in me, not what they said first. You made the assertion. The ingredients aren't really what they say, not me. So this is the conversation that we're having. So this dude named Shawn House, he hasn't said anything, and he has yet. Chavis put him on the clock. Dude didn't say nothing, so a sister steps in. She says, cousin, this person came on here with his personal experience and decided it was right for you. Wow. So she took at Chavis. So he tags me, says 167 million people got the vaccine that I know, and I don't know, but I can tag people right now who took the vaccine, just to name a few. All right, so Chavis, if you are, if you're in the chat, it's almost, yeah. Let's see how many people. Bloomberg, go to Bloomberg, bro. Bloomberg vaccine tracker. Bloomberg vaccine tracker. 689 million shots have been administered in 153 countries. 169 million doses have been given out in the U.S. So 689 million people. Y'all can still see my screen, right? Yeah. The U.S. 169. You said 167. You 2 million shy, and we ain't even got the updated information. This was as of Central Time on the 6th yesterday. But let me deal with this real quick, and then we'll get back into that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this little link that Chavis is on arguing with people. I'm gonna put that in the chat. Anybody interested in going over there with him? Oh, he blocked you. Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right, so here we go. I really don't see any worries here because this is rare. Keisha, you see this? This is rare. We don't really know what is triggering this until they do an investigation as to something that goes on with this man who seems to be fine now. Because he was released from the hospital. And then he says he's still weak and that it will take some time for him to fully recover, but he's thankful to have received the dose. That's it. It's a wrap. When he said his last line, but he's thankful to have received his dose. It's a wrap. Now, what they can probably find is that he has some rare immunity issue that will spawn this. I ain't broke out in no hives. I ain't have none of that. My brother ain't broke out in no hives. He ain't had none of that. From people's personal experience, you know, that's the only thing that you have for evidence right now is people, you know, so it's got to be a little anecdotal right now. But the evidence, and it's not really anecdotal, but we have the evidence. So we have trials. We have a multitude of trials. We got 43,000 in the Pfizer trial. I don't know, it's almost 70 some, almost 80,000 people are part of the vaccine trials for the mRNA vaccine. And, you know, We had that data. We had animal testing, right? We had the phase 1, phase 2. We up. We got all the data. So we didn't see this, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what y'all have to remember is that when a vaccine becomes available for the public, when it gets out into society, you're going to see natural and unnatural things transpire. What I mean by that, natural, like you're going to see like some allergic reactions or some type of anaphylactic responses. That's natural. It's going to happen. Unnatural, this dude right here, right? The doctor that we still ain't got all the information on, who's suffer from ITP, whose immune system was fighting itself because it was trying to, create antibodies to defend itself, ended up fighting itself. Those are rare things. They said some dude had a fat tongue, COVID tongue. I don't know what that was about. I don't think that was from the vaccine. I think he had that from catching COVID. But I don't know. But yeah, 689 million shots administered, bro. So we just got to be smart. You know what I mean? In the U.S., almost 3 million doses per day is being administered. It would take another 3 months to get to 75%. So y'all still can see my screen. I ain't took it off on thing. Get her? But yeah, I did. My bad. I am tripping. So probably by the end of the summer, we'll be somewhere around 80-some% with at least one shot. But they're trying to get the 2 shots. And see, that takes time. On a global scale, the current pace is 16.3 million people a day. That's a lot of vaccine. That's a lot of vaccine. And this is before the other vaccines even hit. Yeah, so nah, bro. He said he didn't want no links because he didn't want to read. So I don't understand. I don't understand what he wanted you to do, Chavis. Let me go back to that post. Matter of fact, let me put it on the screen. Let's have some fun. Shoot. I got a second. My son lost his retainer. His mama mad. Mad. Oh, I don't know why he did that. Nah. Everybody tag me on Facebook, man. Y'all see I ain't responding? No, I ain't did nothing. Here go the post. Do it right here. Let's go down here and see if somebody kicking facts. Let's rule Chavis out because he in the chat. We gotta rule him out. He in the chat. He gonna dominate. Look, he dominating the post. He the first one to comment. And inside his is 34 of the comments. Remember, there's 61. So half of the comments is on Chavis under his thread.
Share your screenshot.
I thought I was really sharing my screen. I forgot to stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I gotta go to work.
All right, Trick, catch you.
I'll be listening in.
All right, bro.
These anti-vaxxers are almost religious. They come back with the same arguments over and over, no matter how we defeat them.
Yeah, so Chavis makes the smart comment. This brother replies, the internet's a hell of a drug. Is it something live in it? And they tell you it is not. Anytime you have to keep something in a freezer, it is something live in it. That made me question it even more. So this person needs to understand that all vaccines are kept at a certain temperature. And because of the new technology, there's a reason for why. It tells you why they have to keep them cold. But you don't read, so you don't know. I noticed she ain't my friend, is she? Nope. She ain't my friend. She friends with Jeremiah, the Africa dude, superpower. Deep facts, appreciate the enlightenment. See, this is what I'm saying. Is you're misinformed. Since you are absolutely right, I didn't think about that. See, these people are uninformed. All the info is probably on here somewhere. We just don't know security clearances to access. It does not mean that the information you will find that it is safe. I'm just agreeing that you can probably find the info, whatever it is, on the internet somewhere. We have to remember the dark web exists too. What the hell are you gonna find on the dark web?
The messenger RNA as a protein is a very unstable protein. It falls apart very quickly. It breaks down very quickly. So keeping it at minus 70, it just increases the stability of the protein. Nothing else. But that doesn't mean it's alive. There's nothing alive in there.
Right. So we can't answer that. Like I said, the data is in the FDA thing explaining to you why it's kept at cold temperatures. I just can't comment. Watch this.
Yeah.
I'm unable to post. So this guy, which internet? The foolery is real. All the bells and whistles dinging. See, all of these people are ignorant. And this fool puts a picture up. And it says, what is the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine? The Moderna COVID-19 is an unapproved vaccine that may prevent COVID-19. So they don't understand that, and they don't know what they're reading. So this sister doesn't know what she's reading. And this is a shame. This is what y'all dealing with, because I'm not dealing with this shit. So, let these people have it, Chase. Let them be stupid, bro. The dude told you from the gate he wasn't reading nothing. The dude told you from the gate he not reading nothing. Don't drop no links. He said, don't drop no links. The moment that he said, don't drop no links, the conversation was over for you. How else are you going to prove something, bro, if you can't use your evidence?
I don't know. That makes no sense. If I can't provide a source.
Hold on, my cousin just posted his credit score on Facebook. So instead of me responding on his post, I'm gonna just send him mine. Tell him catch up. I told him to catch up, and I got some heavyweight on my shit. All right, my bad. But yeah, you have to. Soon as he say I ain't read nothing, conversation over.
Yeah.
Because if he's unwilling to read the study to gain the correct information, it's a wrap. Is that your Facebook friend? Please out in the chat again. Man, boy, Caleb made his mama upset. She arguing with me. I ain't did nothing. Hey, your mic yeah. Nah, you shot. You got bags. You talking about? I'm 100. I'm a couple points away. Nah. You can't even get in the car. You can't get in the car. You ain't got to sell them. He said, if he called me, I'm gonna put him on here and let y'all listen to him. Cause talk crazy. I put the link in the chat, man. I don't know many times. Like, folks love sticking to the anti-vax. Yep. At the end of the day, it's what it come down to.
Yeah, they behave religious. It's like the same arguments over and over. One post over, the same argument come back. It's like, but we talked about that. That's not correct. That's factually wrong. I get links to, but how come there's not a vaccine for cancer? Huh? What? And is cancer contagious? Is cancer a major issue right now? What is your objection to the COVID vaccine? I can't get a coherent reason. It's Bill Gates' argument. It's
I don't even know why Bill Gates came up, bro.
the cabal argument.
Annoying.
It didn't. What? Population control. Okay, I got both shots. How is it controlling the population? Mutations. No. Messenger RNA does not affect your DNA. Gene therapy. Whose genes are involved? Neither of the virus nor of the human. So, these arguments.
I don't know what that is from West Africa. What is the C1984? Let's look it up. I don't know what that is. The code meaning, cause, and symptoms. Parking aid module monitors the parking aid sensor. That ain't got nothing to do. I don't know. He made that up. That's got something to do with parts.
C1924?
1984.
84.
Yeah, C1984 has to do with some computer chip for a car.
Subaru Legacy.
It's for engines. It's an engine codes. Engine codes 19. C1984 parking aid is inoperative.
Causes, symptoms, and techno.
Why from West Africa? Why?
Parking aid module.
Why?
Monitors the parking aid sensor.
Bro, why? Who are you talking to right now? Get rid of him. Get him out of your life, bro. This is it. Meaning, the parking aid module monitors the parking aid sensor. The parking aid module sets the OBD II code when the parking aid sensor is not to factory specifications. Why are we talking about parking codes? Let's see if we can find a conspiracy theory related to this. Is this what you're talking about?
Hell no.
Star Wars? I'm quit trying.
Crazy.
Hey man, look, what to do that? Send him the link, bro. Just send him the link. Come on, man. I got just a little bit more time. Send the link. There go the link. Send it to him, bro. Get him on.
Let me see if I can get one of my pseudos to come in here. Go on Facebook.
My cousin said, I'm on your ass. Because my score is 757 and 743, and he is like 730s. And then look, I had to clearly make the distinction, bro. But I got like over $500,000 worth of stuff on my credit. You only got like $10,000. Governor Lee says, I oppose vaccine passports. Okay, that's cool. Most people really don't even care. We already talked about the CDC, the B117 code as being one of the dominant strains. He won't get on. Nah, I'm not looking up no doctor. No, I'm not looking up no. No, I'm not. Tell your mans to hop on the link, bro. Let's answer all his questions. We here to learn, man. We need to properly educate people, bro. We can't be dealing with this foolishness. By the way, AstraZeneca ain't gonna get approved in the United States for EAU. It's not gonna happen. And the blood clots are rare, but they're just not pleased with the study. Mm-hmm. What is it about this doctor, dog? You already made me look up engine codes.
You mechanics now.
Now you got me looking up Dr. Ryan Cole. He he's a dermatopathologist. How you say that? Dermotypopathologist. I just need to slow it down. What's a dermotypopathologist? That ain't got nothing to do with COVID. Let me put in COVID-19. Let's see what he say. Let's see what come up with this dude. Down the rabbit hole we go. Doctor responds to critics about his statements. I am absolutely not in the anti-vax camp. I have been vaccinated. All my children have been vaccinated. So let's see. Because I do care so deeply about patient lives, I want to see additional treatments available to people. This goes, man, come on, bro. This goes back to the ivermectin dude. Yeah. You asked me to look this dude up. No. I told you was sending me down a damn rabbit hole.
Been there.
Yeah. I ain't listening to from West Africa no more. I'm about to block him from comment.
There's pretty much nothing more to talk about.
Quit letting your friend lead you down the ivermectin lane, bro. We don't have enough sufficient evidence. Mike Jack says he just took his second vax.
Man, I got both shots.
He can't resist.
No compromise. I mean, it doesn't get more real than that.
Jamal, you tell a researcher to look something up, they always will. They will always. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing.
What's I see you got somebody in the chat. Island shaped rum bottle. More strength to Mr. Ortega. We in paradise. So proud and lucky to have him. Yeah. Uh-oh. I see y'all reporting live from the island. Man, I would like to get down there on that island, bro.
Just know, Shawn. Watch nothing. God bring you down here. We gotta do a conference or something. Get my people into how cool knowledge is, because we spooked out down here really bad. No worry, more time. That's Island Talk for you.
We'll come. Sure, man, I'm down for the who ride.
I know, that's for sure. I've been thinking about it. Wait, honestly, because I need a squad down here for people to understand. Look, we do this thing. It's ain't about white man science. I was just outside Tuskegee. Yeah, they injected the people. Okay, what's your source? Pull it up. Read it. Yeah. They studied. They monitored. Okay, no. I told you that. You said they injected them on purpose. Now show it to me. Read it to me. Couldn't find it in his own piece of information, but still insisted. His argument was, but yeah, they're not going to put that in there. So how did you come up with the conclusion that they were injected with the syphilis then? You have the information nowhere. You have no sources. So this is just your belief. At the end of the day, the ability to get away from a mind that functions on belief is hard for most people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all day, every day. Same arguments over and over. Some of the arguments make no sense. I heard why isn't there a vaccine for meningitis?
All right, so real quick before we shut it down, I already knew this too though was gonna come in here with this Berber talk. Jeremy said he get his second shot tomorrow. I was supposed to get my second shot Friday, but I changed it to next Thursday because I gotta work. Rondé, yeah, cool. I'm ready to get my second shot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good being fully vaccinated. I ain't lying to you, Shawn. I am immune compromised. I understood if I got COVID, I was gonna have a rough time. And
Suit
my
doing it all wrong, bro. You want to get vaccinated, bro. You tell them you overweight and you got heart issues.
what? Get vaccinated. Who's saying that?
He said they told him they're gonna email him back. Hey, I'm about to put a link to I need everybody to go to this in the chat. You watching this stream, I'm putting a link in the chat. Facebook, I need y'all to go like that page, share that page right there. That right there. That info that I just dropped in the chat. We got a thumbs down.
What?
Thumbs down on the video. It's all good. I always get like 1 or 2. I think I got 4 or 5 on that other video. Yeah, so my brother JC, well, you might see him as a Kung Fu. He's working on a virtual reality museum, African museum. It will be the world's first virtual reality museum. He putting work in. That's why I'm asking y'all to go and support it. He's got West Africa. He's got some Kemet in there. Different all parts of Africa. He even got some, I think, African American. I know he got oh yeah, yeah. He killing the game right now. Support, please. Support. All right, so Mintu, I don't think that he's looking for investors, but you could actually go on a post. Hold on, let me ask him because he just, matter of fact, I asked him. Hold on, let me get him on here, y'all. Try to see if I can get Master Clan Warrior brother on here. Talk his talk. I know we talking vaccines talk, but you know, we just gonna have a little moment right here where we need to get some change of lane. Shout out to all the people that hate me, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all do good work. Y'all know I'm talking to. Yeah, that's gonna be major. Yep. It's gonna be super major. He complete the artistic part of it, and then as he's going, he's adding the descriptionary pieces into that particular information, it will be a successful hit. I'm gonna see if we can get them on. All right, Mika, I be seeing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let them have their own little conversation.
Shawn, you reading the chat? Read the
Yeah,
chat.
man. Listen, bro. Listen to me real quick. Do not respond to her, okay? I
No,
already talked to her. Her husband.
Mr. Sutton, he's thanking you.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I know she thanking me, and I appreciate it. But ignore the first part of it. The other part, because I done already talked to her. I already talked to her. She was super nervous. I'm not trying to feed into that.
Nope.
Her husband got the vaccine. He went and got his. I told her she was gonna be all right.
Yeah, she's gonna be all right. My mom's got it. My whole family got it. Everybody's safe. I'm happy.
She has some concerns based on her history.
Well, I'm lupus. I have skin lupus. I had a stroke. I'm immune compromised. I have a history of bronchitis. I took the shot. I got a little cough the first time. I had a cough about a couple of days. Second time, nada. Didn't feel a thing. Not even a cold. Not even a chill. Nothing. I'm good. I'm fine. You can trust this technology.
All right, here go my brother. He on the panel. So I want to yield the next few minutes, man, to my brother Kung Fu. I want to let him go in and talk about it. I don't know if he can share screen or whatnot, but what up, Mossy Clan Warrior?
What's up?
How you feeling, JC?
I'm feeling inspired.
Hey, man. Hey, I tell you this. I like what you know what I'm saying? I like it. I can't say I love it. I love it. I love it. The idea of it, I love it.
Respect, bro.
Yeah, because nobody's done that.
Nope. And I look, you know what I'm saying? And normally when I create stuff or come up with stuff, it comes out of me looking for it first. And when I can't find it, and then I'll be trying to figure out how to make it myself. So that's how it's just my mode of thinking all the time. So I never saw it before, so I figured, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really that good with, computer programming and software and all that stuff, but once I look into it and figure out, you know what I'm saying, the loopholes and how to get it done, because I figure like if other people can do it, I can do it if I put my mind to it and learn, you know what I'm saying, and learn it to a degree. And if I need help, just ask certain people I know that's into that field and be like, hey, But
yeah, you wanna share your screen and show the people?
I can't share my screen. I'm on my cell phone right now.
Oh, okay. Let me do it. Hold on, I'm gonna do it while you right here. You can walk us through it.
All right, bet.
Because
I'm gonna have it in virtual reality, like the Oculus headsets and the different VR headsets.
For a minute, but I ain't want to say nothing. I can kind of see where you was going with it because Ben was asking all them questions, and I was like, he up to something. So all right, so what we got right here?
Right there, that's from the Cameroon, Bemin Lincoln.
Right, you can tell that because of the pattern and the colors. I said I can tell that because of the pattern and the colors.
Yeah, the bead work. We'll have in the museum itself. It's going to be virtual reality, so you can put a VR headset on and actually walk through the museum. And it's going to be a voice guided tour. My queen
Mm.
already said that she'll lend her voice because she got her voice is very sonically pleasing. So she's gonna lead the tours, and
Okay.
as you
Okay.
as you walk to the object, you'll be able to pick it up and like actually look at it, and then it'll be
Oh.
explained to you whatever you're seeing. Like
Mhm.
I even got ancient Egyptian statues.
Yep.
Um,
I saw the remix in there at the back of this clip right here. The last two slides.
yeah, I got
Yep.
Stellas.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna go down. So, and also too, we can have people like I saw Amenhotep come on, brother. Had a brother come on and like explain and break down the hieroglyphics if you want to. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very interactive, hands-on, educational.
Okay. So let's deal with this real quick. So let's go right here. I know people can see my arrow over here. I'm just gonna give y'all a little bit. This Pepe, right? This in the tomb of Pepe. That's the name in the Shanu. But it's Hotep D Nasu. It's a Hotep D Nasu right here. And then we know who this is right here laying down on this thing right here, right? That's Ampu. And then this is Tep I can't losing it. Tepeth. And then this is Emi U. See, people think this cross was representing Jesus Christ, but it ain't. Emi U is somebody, you know what I'm saying? Emi U is I am, you know, you'll get it. But Emi Wet is going toward a city. This is a city. Because look, this is Emi. You got the cross, the quail chick, the bread loaf. This is a city. And then because you got the Nuit city right here. This is taking us to a destination. So these signs make up a destination. So it's Emi something like that. Neb, and then this is the land symbol. But usually you see the two lands right there, but this is like a land symbol. And then the
Right.
little thing, and this is a per eye. I can't make out what this is quite. And then it's in F, M, and then it's something nature right here. I gotta make that out better.
Right.
And then
See,
it's
we'll be able to bring people along and break it down. You know what I'm saying? You can come on,
hey, don't
Asar Amenhotep can come on, anybody can come on, Sanjay, whoever want to come on, like it'll be, you know what I'm saying, we'll link up ahead of time
mm-hmm.
and you'll record it, and then when people come in the museum and they go to the object, it'll be you breaking it down.
Got you. Yeah, see, on this side, it's the same thing as the other side, a little different. Hotep D Nasu was seer. So it's we're talking to Wasir now. And then it's Lord of, and then it's the Jedu, right? They're going to they're going to another city right here. Yeah, where you get this one from?
Huh?
Where you get this one from?
It's a website where you can buy the 3D models, and you can also scan your own. And like if you have like African statues or anything in your house, it's different apps you can download from the App Store, and you can scan.
I ain't gonna put all your business out there, man. Do your thing.
No, like you can like scan. You can scan. You can scan your own artifacts. Like if you have like African mass in your crib, you can scan. You can 3D scan it and upload it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little more difficult than what it sounds, but yeah, you can. So you can scan anything. You can scan yourself and upload it, and you know what I'm saying. It don't really matter.
Hey, that was from the dome, man. We make mistakes from the dome. When you put it on paper, you measure twice, cut once. You can be exact.
Right.
But that's how you know if you kind of really know what's going on and all that. You know what I mean? Your proficiency level is because if you're able to break it down live, like, and see, that's what I be saying to people. Like, they see people come on these shows and start reading Metal Nature on these other platforms, or talking about Metal Nature with somebody else on these platforms, but then you never see them be able to just pull up a random stele, you know, because they prepared. When they come on the show, they prepared to talk about it. But when you on the when you in your bed, you can pull up something random and you might be able to get through it, you know.
Right.
And everybody should know what a Hotel D not suit is. You know, that's an offering formula. That's an offering formula. So that offering formula is gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with that.
Right.
No,
we're gonna get it in, man. We're gonna get it in. And the also in the museum, I'm gonna have a space where anybody that does like digital art, you'll be able to showcase your art in there too.
All right, Ramon just asked me to yeah, I can give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you, Ramon. Look, just hit him up, bro. Just go on his post and message him. Check with the link. Just go on his post, message him, look for a brother named Ramon. He might not be your friend, but I'm pretty sure if Ramon, just like his post and then comment on his post. Because what he's trying to do is he's going to he's listening in to us. He's on his way to work. He's got a project himself that he's working on. So he wants, you know what I mean? He want to include you in that process.
Yeah, we can touch bases. You know what I'm saying? And we can have live lectures there too.
Oh yeah, you going in.
We can do live, like you better do live lectures. You know what I'm saying? In the virtual reality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna put that on the Kofi Pazai research team, the website. Like when you get it up and running, we're gonna be able to drop the link on the website. So if people come on the website, they'll be able to see that in the learning market and see if we can figure out a way to get it. We could link it to where to just shoot straight to with the link. It'll shoot straight to the virtual, and they can register and do all of that.
Right, and also too, even if you don't have a headset, you will be able to still use it, because most of the if you don't have a VR headset like Oculus, you can go to anywhere, Walmart, and you can buy a $5. It's like $5. The $5 one or $10. They range in price, but you can put your cell phone inside the headset and still be able to, you know what I'm saying, go around. Or you don't have to put your phone in there at all. You can leave it in your hand and just use your fingers and go through it. You know what I'm saying? You can beam it you can stream it to your TV and all that. So we're gonna have it laid out the right way.
Man, that's what's up. All day long, that's what's up. Man, yeah, congratulations on that, bro. That's breaking. That's cutting edge. You know what I mean? Hurry up and patent that stuff up, man. We don't want nobody stealing it.
Oh, it's a wrap.
You might, if you talk to museums, you might be able to upload the relics, he says.
Right. So, and all of them are free. You know what I'm saying? They royalty free. Like there's no licensing involved with them like that. But like I said, you can buy and have statues on your own and just scan it and upload it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a process you got to go through. You got to know the different file types and all that kind of stuff. So it's a tad bit tedious when you're doing it. But later on today, I'm gonna do a Facebook Live with the VR headset on, so people can see like the actual room that is gonna be in. Like I gotta actually build the room. Like I gotta build out the exhibit, like to build out the actual virtual museum. So you will see, like, you know, I can upload like pictures of, you know, Kwame Nkrumah or whoever and have them on the wall, or, you know, however we want to do it. Malcolm X, whoever, have it, you know what I'm saying?
Now Jamal's saying you need to license it. You know what I mean? So anybody infringes or copyright, infringement, you can get paid.
What'd you say? I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
All right. He was saying you need to license it. Make sure you license it.
Oh yeah, it's already going, bro.
Okay.
I already did I already did my LLC, all that. It's already trademarked. It's gonna be under Daikinga, so it's already, you know what I'm saying, it's already moving.
All
It's
right.
already
So now
moving. And
I was asking Tamika an offering given who, and I done already answered it, but she knew the answer because I answered it already. So she gonna say was Seer. When I say the Hotel D Nasu was Seer Neb Jadu. You see what I'm saying? That's what that's basically saying. Like, hold on, let me show you. Let me show y'all something. Let me go to 7 8 and that's real quick. Let's see if I can get this joke to pull up. But now I go back to what you were saying, Jason. What had on that little art? I don't know if you want to pull this either, but let me share my screen real quick. I'm gonna put it back up just like this right here. So when I was reading what I was reading, y'all, this is look. I told you. Look, without even going to the offering formula, when I looked at the left side, what you had on the screen, JC, and I'm gonna pull it up again. You saw all this first part right here, and I told you it's a city. They sending us to a city again. So let's see what your stuff say again. Let me see. I think this is it. Nope. Go back. So let's go back to your work, your artwork, and let's see what it says. I skipped it. Man, I think this is dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. So right here, let me see if I can get it where straight. Boom. All right. So y'all see these symbols, right? All this right here, except you see a hand right here, and then a new it sign. Don't let this throw you off. Don't let it throw you off. Look at this pseudo trying to post. You see it? Same symbols, except for one got a hand in front of it. Same thing. Hotel D Nasu with Sir Neb Jadu, Nature Ad Neb Abju, Diep Peret Karu, Et Hinket Ka Apet, Sesh Minket Nabet Neferet, Wabet, Anket Nature M, Nka in Yamaku, in Wasir Ma'akuru. There you go. This is Ma'akuru back here. You know that Ma'akuru back in the back. This ancestors. So Nka in E. Nka in E. And then you got that part to tell you that Ma. And then you got the Ma'akuru. So justified. Mika can't read none of that. Watch this. What this mean, Mika? Correct and catch wabet neferet. It's like a rap. JC, I love it, bro. I can't wait till you get done. I know you're still in your infancy stages. I've actually been watching you work on this for a while. You've been hitting us with little small things here and there, but you never told us what you was doing. You was like, check this out, check this out, check this out. And we always like, yeah, that's dope, yeah, that's dope, yeah, that's dope. Now you officially came out and you officially said, all right, I'm doing the first virtual African museum. And you need VR headset. So, ladies and gentlemen, he told you where to go get the VR headsets. Wait till he fully release. Do you have an expected release date? Will we get it by this summer? Will it be before this summer? Will it be by the end of spring? Will it be in the fall? What's the timetable?
Before the summer. Before the summer.
Oh, so
the dope thing about but the dope thing about VR, you can build as you go. So like even if whenever I drop it, and you come to it, by the time you come back the next time, it'll be something different in there. It'll be more stuff added to it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be always expanding and always growing. So this is just the first stage. It's just the first stage.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, man, on that note, man, y'all got to like the show, share the show, tell a friend, tell a friend. We got some big information on the back end of this. We got some science early on, and now we're getting a little African history and culture. Like I said, we just do more of the science. We just do more of the science. We all about that African stuff, man. You know, anytime that Jay he dropped off, but anytime that we got some stuff going on, you will see it come to the forefront, and we'll deal with it the way we need to. And we're gonna go from there. But yeah, keep science in your heart, keep science and Africa in your heart and your mind. Make sure that you're getting the correct information administered out to the people in the community. Let's make sure that we are all getting our doing our part to be responsible with information, critiquing the information and vetting the information for those who may not even be savvy enough to understand, source criticisms and things of that nature. Cedric, you got anything for our end of the show?
No, just just keep doing the work. Keep spreading the good message, folks. We're on the side of science, so we can't lose. Be proud if you're vaccinated, and be an example for those around you, and just keep fighting the pseudo.
Facts. Man, and make sure y'all go over there and hit them links in the bottom of the page, man, to support. Support our clothing line, our books. We got GoFundMe. I mean, we got cash outs, but we really don't even promote that. We prefer to you know what I'm saying? We prefer to provide something for you. So if you want to donate something, man, just go ahead and purchase a book from us. I mean, we use that money to put back into our to give back to our people anyway, and help us create future projects. We're not using it to enrich ourselves because you ain't gonna really make a lot of money that way. We're trying to get it and implement it in a way that we will see our people succeed from it. So let's see. Haha. So it is what it is, man. I'm so proud of JC and everybody else, man. I can't wait for the virtual museum. It's going down. It's going down. Big stuff. All right. On that note, man, y'all already know what it is with me and how we rock out.
Log in to KofiPaisaTV.com and get Spears of the Mossy Volume 1 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, from Spears the Pen Volume 2 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, Spiritual Combat Volume 3 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, One Night Before Bed by Any Harret Shawn Calfunny, Kalawa's Trip to the Motherland by Kofi Paisa, From Cocaine to Consciousness by Any Harret Shawn Calfunny, As I Learned, We All Learn by Kofi Paisa. Also, if you want fresh merch, go to our online store, Family Connect Apparel, and get all the brands. Also, get our 54 deck of quiz and educational cards available now on KofiPaisaTV.com.